Hi everyone, Miki Jacobs here. Welcome to Angel Chat. Long time no video. Started the year very busy, been working out of town a lot, and I apologize. Nonetheless, I'm back, so I hope you're gonna enjoy today's topic. I decided to talk about Ouija board and tarot card and seance because I do have a lot of emails that people that tell me I'm nervous about our baby Elliot behind me here. People that tell me that they want to try and connect to the spirit world, and if there is any danger, we try to connect with all kind of method. Obviously, there is a lot of ways in which we can connect to the spirit world. So, receiving those emails, I thought that would be a fun and, of course, important topic. So. So when it's come to Ouija board and when it's come to ways in which we connect to the spirit world, obviously, as I mentioned in previous topics, of course there are all kind of energies out there. And although on planet Earth we are protected by our team, as I call them, spirit guide and angels and archangels that very much shield us, very much protect us, whether it is again any external experiences that might harm us as well as energetically. There are indeed negative entities, there are negative energies out there. And the problem is when you do Ouija board or when you do seance or any one of those connecting to the spirit world, is if you're not protecting yourself, if you're not giving any extra visualization of the light, if you're not calling more of the archangels, they are specifically one that provide additional protection with us, then indeed negative energy can enter your energy field. And specifically Ouija board and seance, where I have a lot of young people that kind of do it as a party and as a fun thing. And when you do that without taking your time, protecting yourself, kind of asking for extra protection or someone specific to come, when you just kind of take the glass or cup or whatever, people do it in different ways when it's come to a Ouija board, and ask anyone that's there to enter, indeed you can call on negative energies. So is that a good idea? Probably not. I would probably recommend not to do that. Obviously, if you want to connect to the spirit world, do it the right way. Do it through a way of life, meaning keeping the channel open, meditation, the right food, of course, respecting spirit, understand that there are negative energies, strengthen your relationship with the good energies that are out there with your own with your own protection, with the spirits that are around you. So tarot cards as well is just a way, you know, those cards, a way in which you can connect to the spirit world. So all those are only tools that you can connect. As to how you do that, how serious you take it, how you who you call in, the protection that you ask, that is what's important. And it's not a good idea to do it like as a part of the fun, specifically if you're more young people. So that's very important to keep in mind. So do it in the right way. Of course, as I mentioned in previous videos, spirits are very much want to communicate more to us than we want to communicate with them. They're almost, I always tell people, kind of desperate for us to grow spiritually enough to seek them, to want to talk to them. So they're there waiting and willing for any connection, any communication. However, so is other energies, and there are a lot of negative energies that are very bad, harmful, as well as a lot of mischievous energies, as I call it, that would kind of come in and cause troubles, whether it is they influence their energy on where you live, or do the seance, or you play with the Ouija board. A lot of them can harm your physical being. I know a lot of people that try to do Ouija board and felt nauseous after, ill on the physical body, the immune system got low, because again, although you have protection, we have free will. And if we take those things lightly and call whoever, whenever, or however, some negative energy will indeed enter. So don't do it. That's really, I know I received an email from someone that lost her mom, and she called other friends, and they were trying to get her mom through the Ouija board, and the mom didn't come. Unfortunately, other spirits came through. So, which why I decided to perhaps talk briefly about that concept of connecting to the spirit world. So again, do the long, there are no shortcuts, of course, so do the long way. Grow spiritually with the way you act on planet Earth. Stay decent, stay kind, educate yourself about the spirit world. It's windy. Educate yourself about the spirit world. Learn. Spiritual material are not just for the information, they also awaken us to our memory of who we are and what it is we're doing here on planet Earth. So information is important. Observe what information you're reading. Maybe a well-known author, reputable author, so you want to read about your planet, about the spirit world and angel and good spirits. Surround yourself with good, positive information. And meditate, obviously. Without meditation, you will not be able to clear up the tube, the channel, in order for any channeling to come in. And when you do meditation, you can be a little bit more specific. You can ask specific loved one to come in. You can ask specific being to come in. You ask protection. Important to visualize the light around you. That would provide extra protection. And it's just a little bit more controlled. It's you with you. You connect to spirit, as opposed to a bunch of people just buy a Ouija board in a store. Which is another point, that you never know what the Ouija board energy have. Even when I recommend people to buy sage, for example, to sage their home, I also tell them, be careful where you buy the sage. Prefer to buy it in a store that have a good energy, perhaps a spiritual store, as opposed to just somewhere that there is not that energy. Because of course it depends as to the equipment itself, the Ouija board or the cards. So buy something, if you choose to do that, then buy something that have a little bit more good history or positive energy to it. But again, prefer if you are you with you, not with other energy. Don't take it lightly. It's not something you want to joke about. Specifically, if you become disrespectful, again, I know a lot of people that just try to actually call on negative energy, murderers, serial killers, just for the fun of it. And it's not fun, because they will come true, and you do not know how they're going to affect you. So don't look for shortcut in spirituality. Don't look for shortcut in spirituality. Do the hard work, do it slow, do it safe, do it secure, do it with respect. Even after all those years, channeling the spirit world in reading, I always make sure I protect myself, always make sure, ask for additional help before I read for people, make sure I visualize the light, have good intention, positive intention, certainly take care of my body, mentally, emotionally, throughout the day. So it's a lot of work, but when you do it in a safe way, it's certainly worth it. I hope you enjoy. That's our Elliot. He's a mischievous boy. He's young, and he's a fjord, meaning he's a Norwegian draft horse. So they're kind of small and very stocky, but he's super, super loving, and he's just very cuddly, and he likes kisses, so he's a fantastic little horse. So this is my kind of like a mom, last few minutes talking about her baby horse. I love him so much. But as for this topic, I hope you enjoy the topic. Pay attention to that. If you ever think of doing anything like that, take my information in consideration. And even if you never thought about Ouija board or any one of those connections to the spirit world, take the information that I was teaching you about how to connect to the spirit world, meaning do it the right way, be patient, be respectful, and that would happen to you at the right time. So thank you very much, and I will talk to you next time, and have a fantastic upcoming week since it's Sunday today, and take care. Bye.